What's up, my people? This is your power brother, and I'm encouraging our people to be awakened. I'm encouraging our people to change your mindset. Do the police gang really care? That's the question. Do they really care, people? Do they really care? That's the question. Why I say this? Because I know the police well enough because I'm black in America. We intentionally get pulled over and get fucked with often. Facts. And like I say, I'm not your news. I give you the solution from my perspective. I do what I do because I care. I ain't your news. I speak on the issue to give you the solution from my perspective. From my perspective. So early this morning, heading off to work and take the boys off, blew off, and getting out the highway, I see a bunch of police. You know, when you see a bunch of police, normally it's not good. Obviously, it wasn't good. 'Cause what I heard, I really ain't dug up for the news. It's just word of mouth for some other employees at work and some other brothers. One walked by the scene, heard the gunshots, and rest in peace, whoever done lost their life early this morning. On my way, I went to work. But it was police everywhere. And why I say, do the police gang really care? Because, man, they're nonchalant and they don't care. You know, they don't care. They just be sitting back, look like they just be sipping on coffee, looking for the next rookie or something to bring donuts. That's just my opinion, but I got my own personal experience with the police. 'Cause like I say, I'm a victim from black on black violence and I've been shot before in my past. And so when I was in the hospital, detective came to the hospital, you know, and it was a brother detective. And looks like he was concerned. And long story short, I've never heard from the police department. I never heard back from that detective for regarding catching this brother named Mike that shot me for no odd reason. Because to this day, I don't know why the brother even shot me over a decade ago. And it's just mind blowing to me for this gang, police gang, is still patrolling the streets, supposed to protect and serve the people, and then they do not protect and serve the people. They are so nonchalant. Every once in a blue moon, you'll come across a cop that care. I'm talking about the majority of the time you don't see cops that care. Because if it's my job to protect and serve, and the streets is on fire and they're dangerous because they're not catching the murderers, you'll think you'll look in the mirror and be like, man, I need to do a better job, you know, or you'll think you'll see them a little bit frustrated when they're on the camera. Oh, I can't talk right now. I got work to do. You know, it's a murder on the loose. Do you see that? Because I don't. Do you really think they care? Because I don't think they care. I don't. You know, I'm a victim from black on black violence, and I never got followed up behind a situation, a case that I had myself, and they knew who he was. I just know from a personal experience, they don't care. And you see all the murders that happen all the time. You don't see no a concern for the community safety of catching these murders just running the streets. This is one reason why we got so many murders going on, because you ain't caught him the last time he did his first murder. You know, huh? Tell me if I'm wrong or right. If you're not catching them, they gonna do it again. What do they got to worry about? Ain't like the police are really on them. They really catching the people, because it really benefit them when they do catch them, throw them in jail to work for the damn system. That's why you got new jails popping up everywhere, but our schools not protected. Huh? They protect the prisoners. They're more important than our children. Is that strange? Is that strange? People are just me. The people in jail, the prisoners are more protected to keep them maintained in jail, locked up with electronic doors than our children at school. Do you really think the police care? It's a question that I'm asking you as the people, because I'm for the people. I have kids. And from my own personal experience, they don't care. They be sitting back asking the rookie or Billy, hey, you bring some more donuts? Hey, the coffee's getting cold. Can you go warm this up? I'm just saying that's what I see. If you see something different, let me know. I can't speak for every one of them because I believe some do care. But I'm telling you, the ones I see, they don't care. And I once knew a close friend that became a police officer. I came across him again. He act like he didn't even know me. I'm like, demeanor, everything was changed. Oh, it was the officer badge he had on. He was a different person. Like, what? I'm like, Jason, is that you? No, this is my number. Never returned my call or text, so I left it at that. But do they brainwash the police officers to beat up on their own people that they supposed to serve and protect? When you see Tyree Nichols and other brutally and murdering the people, murdering the community, George Floyd, and so many more. You know what I mean? We can go for days. You know, my question to you: do you think they really care? Come on, hit me with a comment. I'm curious to know because I'm saying they don't. You know, I don't believe they care whatsoever. I don't see no concern. You don't see them scratching their beard, scratching their hair, like, oh, I don't know what to do. You know, let's come up with something. They always looking towards the people in the community to do their work. You know, call it in. What do y'all do? You know, what can y'all do to prevent any of these crimes from happening? That's why I'm telling us as the people, we must wake up and reprogram ourselves so we can learn to treat ourselves and each other better. Because we have been conditioned to self-hate ourselves, to hate each other. That's what's going on in the Black community for facts. It's the trauma. We're trauma people. And we've been conditioned to act so ignorant and hateful towards one another. This is our problem. That's why we need really to sit back and do some self-educating, unlearn and relearn, educate yourself, and reprogram yourself from within. Know your history. Know the amazing people are, because it's a lot more to why they hold us back, because they know we're super talented. You see it in any sports. Football, basketball, it's like 90% majority Black. You look at the colleges, it's majority Black. We're getting used all over again. And some people don't even see it. We don't own none of the teams. And you be like, Jordan owned the basketball team, but he play along with that system. You don't see Jordan in the neighborhood concerned what's going on with Black on Black violence, concerned with the Black people trying to uplift us in our community. What do he do? Just like Kanye West, they get real quiet and go get him a snow bunny. I'm just saying, there's no wrong loving outside your race. I'm just speaking to the facts. You can't say you about your people, but don't love the woman that look it's the same complexion of you, because that's a clear love affection right there, because we can see eye to eye on our struggles and what's against us. You know, how you gonna say you love your mother, but you pick a woman outside your race don't look nothing like your mother for her skin complexion? You ain't gonna understand my struggles. We ain't gonna never be at the same table when we get to talking about Black problems. Can be like, hey, honey, hey, you stay out of there. You stay in there while we talk and discuss this George Floyd scenario. You know what I mean? You know, how we getting held at the bottom. How all the damn jails is filled up with us. Because it's part of the system. I don't think we really think about it. Because the history give us so much knowledge of how they so ahead. Of course, from the blood, sweat, and tears from enslaving us as people. But they used to buy their education with the money and wealth. Buy that diploma. It's it's facts out there. It's articles out there. It's receipts out there. You just got to go dig and research. This show you how they get so much of an advantage. They doctors, and he got his score is 405. He got an amazing score. The highest it can go. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason to that, man. They need that advantage. I don't think people really think and sit back. They need the advantage. This is why they never want to have an even playing field. Never. They never put the black baseball team against the white baseball team. They never put the white basketball team against the black basketball team because they know we dominate physically, but they know mentally who we are. This is one of the million reasons why they enslaved us as people. This system was designed to do what they did to us. You know what I mean? The slave catchers are the police. It was designed. It was no police, no police and no jails, prisons until after we was released from slavery. That's when they came up with the police to police who? The slave catchers to police us. Jails. So they turn around and put us right out there. Chain gang. Facts. That's why you should know your history. You should know how they still oppressing us. If you don't know that they still oppressing you, you must be okay with. You must be comfortable allowing this system to intentionally hold you back. That's why you really can't show your skills and your talent, because you've been intentionally held back. And we got to jump through the obstacle course. We got to move around and maneuver. It's so tough to achieve in life. And we know we're super talented. I know I ain't the only one that got a JOB and know you got so much talent. But it's so hard to show it because you're getting held back just because of who you are. Or hold on, go play basketball for them. Go play football for them. Get that fat check or be an entertain for them. Be an entertainer. And you still get used like a puppet. You still get used. Y'all don't see it? We getting used. All money ain't good money. And money, you can't take it with you. When you going to have some self-respect for who you are. Self-respect. Self-love. Stop the self-hate. Self-knowledge. Knowledge of self. Know who you are. Know the true beauty inside you. Know the gift that we have to change the world, because we created it. We did. Nobody can take that from us. Nobody. Respect that. They can't keep lying about that. Because the farther you go back in history, you'll start seeing everybody else disappear. And black people still there. Facts. We still there. So I've been trying to have a little bit of humor, because I just think it's hilarious for how we get held back. And people really don't open up their eyes to see it and realize it. We sleep. We brainwashed. We conditioned. We're lost. We're not aware of self. We're not knowing what's going on because we stay lost to stay content getting a good old check. Because you might stay in a nice house like them. You stay in the mansion. You may be a star. You still getting used. You're an entertainer. Just how they used to make us entertain from working all during the day back in the days. We still doing it. Know your history. It is fascinating me, the history we had. We'll bust all during the day, working from sun up to sun down. Then turn around and entertain these devils and cook for these devils, but they don't trust us, and feed their kids and do all the cruel things that our women had to do. What our people went through and what we still going through, this is a reason to stand up and be proud of who you are. Because it's amazing for us to still be here. It's amazing for us to still be here on this planet that we was gifted to share with others. Tell me if I'm wrong. Knowledge is power. It can change your thought process, and your thoughts can change your behavior, and that can trickle down into your actions. And once you acknowledge your trauma, you can work on rebuilding yourself or healing yourself for change. Fact of the matter is, we are traumatized and trauma people, programmed and conditioned in this system. Be awakened for a changed mindset. Wake up. Snap out of it. Wake up. We've been used. And enough is enough. Know your truth. Know who you are. Know your facts. Know your black facts. Know your black world history. Because we was everywhere. Like I said, this is a self-help movement for rebuilding self-healing. Self-help program. Because we going to change from within to change the environment, to change lives. But we got to work on ourselves before we can come together to unite. Facts. Be a subscriber, like my videos. I will have some guests on pretty soon. I'm just been working, trying to get used to this. You know, I do a lot of other things outside of here. And this is a way on the platform for power to talk to my people and encouraging us to wake up for change. You know, changing the mindset, transforming, reprogramming the mind so you can really love yourself so we can love each other. Guaranteed, this is the solution. This is direction so we can truly have power as people. And that's it for tonight. Till next time, my people, protect each other, unite with each other, be power, and gun safety. Don't let me forget. Gun safety. Our kids matter.